As a new mom, the single best piece of advice I ever got was let the dad struggle.
Let the dad struggle. That's the conversation we're having in today's video. Why should we let dad struggle? You know, when a dad and a mom or husband and wife just put to bed, it's kind of strange to them to handle babies. And most of the time, these males, they can give you this, I don't know how to take care of a child, you are the woman, take care of the child, da, da, da. And when it's now time for them to take care of the child, you see them not even trying hard. They'll be like, I don't know how to wear diaper for a child. A man can come and say, oh, I don't know how to bathe a baby, or I don't know how to do that, I don't know how to stay with a child for more than 1 hour. I don't know what to do. They act like they don't know what to do and everything just because they know that if they don't do it, their woman would do it. That is the mother of the child would do it. So what they always try to do is act like, some of them act like they cannot do it, while some of them genuinely cannot do it and they just don't want to even try. And when they are trying to not even get it right, some women cannot handle it and they always want to correct the man and be like, this is not how to do it, this is how you should do it. So with that, you end up doing what you told him to do, if that makes sense. So in today's video, we're talking about you should just let them do whatever they want to do. The thing is it possible to just let them do whatever they want to do? Is it right for you to just watch them do something wrong, especially when it comes to handling a child, or is not right? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, because mothers are coming out to say that let your husband or let the father of your child, let them struggle. Let them struggle with trying to take care of a child. Do you believe that they should struggle with it or should help them out? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Let me go ahead and roll some clip for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
The new mom, the single best piece of advice I ever got was let the dad struggle. It is sink or swim time for them, and they are going to flounder, and you're going to let them. Let's be honest, they're a little behind us on their parenting journey, and that's okay. This is their time, they're going to catch up. So when he's in the room with the baby and you can hear the baby crying, you let it be. You let him solve his own problems. He's not going to do things like you do with them. And that's going to feel like he's doing them wrong. And you're going to let him learn. Let him do things on his own terms and in his own way. He's going to figure out how to comfort that baby in his own way. And the amazing thing is, when you do that, when you let them be a self-assured, confident parent that you're not correcting 19 times a day or giving them tools to make it easier, you can leave the house and you don't have to write anything down for that man. He's not going to text you a damn thing because he knows where everything is. He knows everything about the routine. And he also is confident enough that if something pops up, he can handle it. And you got to let him have that journey so that he can have that confidence, because he deserves that. And you're just going to bite your tongue. And it's hard because you will feel like he is doing every single thing wrong and he is the biggest idiot of all time. And you're just going to hold that inside because you're going to watch him bloom, and it is the most amazing thing to see them become dads. As a new mom, the single best piece of advice I ever got was let the dad struggle.
If you have time, go back and watch the original video, because everything that this woman said is 100% true. Now, a lot of the times both parents become parents at the same time, but through time, one parent ends up being way more well-versed on the children than the other. You know, sometimes someone's a stay-at-home parent and the other person is not, or sometimes, in my case, I work from home, so I'm just with the kids way more. So what you need to do is absolutely let them struggle. So they're going to do it slower. They're going to do it not meeting deadlines, like bedtime, time to go to school, whatever. They're going to make a mess, but that's okay. Just let the person do it. Let the dad do it, let the mom do it. Whoever is the one that needs to catch up. This is their time to now catch up. So what do? I continue to work in peace while dad does the stuff that he needs to do for his children. Or maybe I need to go to Target. Whatever the case is, we're going to let him do it. Every time. Every time he needs to do it, he's going to do it, because in this moment, is his opportunity to rise to the occasion. You're going to sink or swim. If you have a question or two, sure, ask me. I'm always here to help. But This is sink or swim time. Hopefully you swim.
The best piece of advice I ever got was let the dad struggle.
Quite early after having our first baby, I remember having a discussion with my husband where he said, "You're just so good at it. You just are so natural in doing this and doing that." And I said, "Because I just do it. Like, I have just learned to do it." And I remember saying to him, "If you want, I'll just let you do it. I won't step in. I won't try and tell you how to do it easier and faster." And he, to this day, says that that was the best choice because he figured out his best way of doing it. And it's just as good as the way I do it. He figured it out on his own. Was it a struggle at times? Maybe. Has it made the transition so much easier from 1 to 2 and soon to be 2 to 3? Absolutely. Have trust that they can do it. I promise they won't mess up your kid. Hopefully.
Single best piece of advice I ever got was let the dad struggle.
100% correct. And we as moms are the most guilty of micromanaging our husbands, trying to tell them how to put on a diaper and how to do this and how to do bath time. Let them do it. It will not be the same, just like she says. And that's okay because they will figure it out on their own. I think this is one of the number one things that I end up talking about with moms the most is they don't like that dad isn't helping, but then they don't like the way that dad is doing it. You can't have it both ways. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So a lot of this is kind of distress tolerance for you as mom until dad can get up and running with how he does things. And that's okay.
Would you allow your partner to struggle, or do you think it's wise for mothers to allow their partner to struggle, which is their husband, the father of their child, to struggle when it comes to handling children, or is not advisable, or is not wise, right? And why I'm asking if it's wise or not is because this is handling a child, handling a life, a baby, right? Some of these men might not even know how to do anything, or they cannot even, they cannot stay with a child. They don't even know how to handle, you know what I mean? And staying with a baby, and you have to be very, at alert. You have to know everything about your environment. You have to be cautious. You have to be careful. You have to make sure everywhere is safe. Some of these men do not know that some of these things are dangerous for the baby. So would you say that you would just let them do whatever they want, let them struggle with it, or you would not? For me, I feel like I would let you struggle with it. Right? Because why I would let you struggle with it is because even me, I am also struggling with it. Right? I did not go and learn how to take care of a baby, or when mothers or women were pregnant, I don't think there was a place that they were going to learn how to take care of babies. I don't think there was a place women were learning how to take care of children. It's just an instinct, it's just some common sense for you to know that, okay, probably this is the right thing to do. Some things that you don't know or you're new to, most of the time women might go through Google to check, or YouTube to actually check and see how they can manage a situation like that. So if I can go through all of that, why can't you go through all of that when you're struggling to undo some things? Why are you telling me you don't know how to wear a baby's diaper? I didn't learn how to wear a baby's diaper. I just figure it out. So you yourself, you have to figure it out. So I believe that they should allow men to struggle, allow the fathers to struggle. For women that cannot handle people doing things for themselves, they might struggle with this kind of thing, because some people always like to do things for themselves. They always like when things are done by themselves, they are confident, they are comfortable with something like that. So if things are not done by themselves, they feel like it's not done well. Like, for instance, probably it was the father that bathed the child today, and they just feel like you didn't bathe the child well, that is why there's dirty behind the ear or something. They just look for something to say, and they're like, don't worry, I'll be the one to bathe the child. Or you didn't wear the diaper well, that's why the pool was leaking. They always feel like they need to be the one to do those things by themselves. And I feel like if you keep doing those things, or feeling that you have to be the one to do it before it's perfectly well, you might not get rest. You might not be able to have time for yourself, because all you have to do now is take care of the child. And because you're always doing this by yourself, the man will always want to leave everything for you to do by yourself. So I just feel like, just take your mind off it. I know it's difficult for some people, because I have a friend that she's a control freak. She always wants to be, if things are not done by herself, she she just feel like the thing is not done well, right? So you have to just be cautious and be like, this thing, even if it's not done well, let me remove my eyes and just feel like this is done well. With time, if you don't have anything to correct, okay, this you didn't do it well, probably next time do it this way, or you don't do it this way, do it this way. With that, it will be easy for the man to be able to manage the child on their own, even when you are not there. Because sometimes when mothers just step out of the house for like barely an hour, you see phone calls, your baby is crying, your baby cannot do anything without you. When you keep doing everything by yourself alone, things like this will always happen. So I personally agree that let these men struggle with it. The ones that cannot, or they act like they cannot do it, let them keep acting like they cannot do it till they get the hang of it. When they see that you're not going to do it, if they don't do it, then they will definitely learn to do it. What do you think? What do you think about today's conversation? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Would you allow these men to struggle with handling the babies, children, and all of that, or it is not safe for them to struggle with them? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section respectfully. It's your favorite girl again, Maria Davis, and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell to get notified once I upload another interesting video. And I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.